Like a stagnant summer pond grows algae and hatches mosquitoes, the stale, wet confines of a freshwater tank can be a breeding ground for bacteria, protozoa, algae, and mold. When you take your RV out of storage, or before you put it in storage this winter, you may want to take the time to sanitize your tank. Welcome to Snowbirds and RV Travelers, the weekly show for RV enthusiasts, where we talk about parks, activities, travel tips, trends, reviews, and the latest news affecting your RV experience. For more content and guest opportunities, head over to rvpodcast.com. That's rvpodcast.com. Sanitize is a term that is now commonly used every day, as killing viruses and bacteria is more important than ever. While winterizing and de-winterizing are other familiar terms among experienced RVers, sanitizing the freshwater tank is often overlooked. By not having clean drinking water, the chances of illness increases. Many enthusiasts use inline water filters, and while they'll remove sediment, chlorine, and some heavy metals, they often won't prevent microorganisms from getting in. Serious contamination is easier than you may think. It only takes a careless moment by someone at the dump station to contaminate the freshwater fill hose. Or you could fill your tank somewhere before a boil watery advisory becomes public. So how often should you sanitize your tank? Well, it depends on how often you use your RV. As a rule of thumb, it should be done every 6 months. If you don't use your RV very often, it's recommended you perform it every 3 months. A partially full tank that sits unused makes a great breeding ground. Now, we sanitize our tank before and after storage, if we store it. It's a relatively simple process to sanitize your freshwater tank. You can always get a professional to do it, but if you have some time, a funnel, some household bleach, and a measuring cup, you can easily do it yourself. First step is to turn off the water heater and then drain the water system. Open the low point water drains, both hot and cold, your freshwater tank drain, and the hot water tank drain. Some organisms love to grow there. We turn on our water pump to get as much water as possible out as quickly as possible. If you like this idea, just be careful not to let the pump run dry, as it could cause damage. Next, measure 60 milliliters, about a quarter cup, of bleach for every 55 liters of tank. That's about 15 gallons. And pour it into a bucket with 4 liters, 1 gallon of water. Our BlackRock 22 RKS has a 290 liter, 77 gallon tank. So we add 1.25 liters, 0.3 gallons of bleach to 4 liters, 1 gallon of water. Pour this diluted mixture into your freshwater fill with the help of a funnel or a water pump if you happen to have one. Now it's time to fill the freshwater tank with clean, potable water. By filling it to the top, you'll know the whole tank is getting sanitized. Now, turn on all the faucets one at a time until you smell the bleach water coming out. Close each one after you do. Don't forget the shower. It takes some time to work properly, so we suggest you leave this bleach water in the tank and in your faucets for 5 to 12 hours. We leave it overnight. Then drain the system and refill the tank with clean, potable water. Open all the faucets once again, flushing the system until you can't smell or taste bleach. You may have to repeat this process a couple of times. Finally, replace any water filters and you're done. This is an easy process that's often overlooked just because we have so many things to do, especially with winterizing and de-winterizing. But take a little bit of time, enjoy the peace of mind that you'll get from knowing that your water supply is safe. Thanks for listening to today's show. If you enjoyed it, share it with your friends. And if you'd like to hear more, please follow or subscribe. Your opinions are important, so please take a moment to share your ideas, comments on this show, or topics you'd like us to cover. For fun contests and picture submissions, check out our Instagram channel at Snowbirds RV Travelers. Snowbirds and RV Travelers is a Sun Cruiser Media production.